us.
This is James Helder for IFL TV in association with Macca's Gym. With me I've got the IBF World Champion Lee Selby. How are you, Lee?
Very well, thank you.
It's been a little while since we caught up. What's been cracking?
Yeah.
Cracking. You been alright?
I've had a couple of weeks off since my fight.
Yeah.
Just back now, taking over in the gym. Helping my brother get ready.
How did you assess your performance looking back on it now, Lee?
Straight after the fight, I was a bit critical of myself. But when I got back and watched the fight back on ESPN, it was a good fight, a good win over an established former champion who had 20 world title fights. That was only my 23rd fight in total, so he had a massive experience gap over me, and I learned a lot from the fight.
IBF are in the process of sorting out the mandatory for you. Do you know who that will be?
Well, it's between Eric Hunter from America and Jonathan Victor Barros. I think he's from Argentina.
So one American, one Argentina.
Yeah, he's a former WBA champion, so it'd be nice to fight him to beat another world champion. I've already beat two. If I beat him again, that's 3 world champions I beat.
A lot of talk potentially about the Josh Warrington fight in Leeds as well. Now, do you find it strange as a champion, as the IBF champion, that you would go to Leeds to fight Warrington, or is it a case of that's where the fight makes the most sense?
That's where the fight sells the best. You got a massive fan base. They're saying they do 40,000 at Elland Road. So if that makes them the most money, I'm willing to travel anywhere and fight on the moon. I've accomplished my dreams in boxing. I'm world champion. I've become world champion. Now I want to make as much money as I can.
Yeah. With the Al Heyman connection, are you more inclined to want to fight in America, the likes of Santa Cruz, or are you? Does the Warrington fight appeal to you as much as the Santa Cruz fight? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
But boxing-wise, no. Obviously, money speaks a lot, but again, I want to be well known. I want to be a star in boxing. Beating Josh Warrington ain't going to get me there.
You say that, but 40,000 people, big,
in
lot
the
of
UK,
hype.
yeah, but the UK is a small place, isn't it? If I beat Leo Santa Cruz, who's like a worldwide star, that changes my profile across the world. Beat Warrington in Britain. I'm well known in Britain to boxing, anyway. But for the risk and reward, a fight against Warrington makes more sense. I'm going to earn a fortune, but on paper, which would be a lot easier fight than Santa Cruz.
Warrington's picked up some of the titles that you vacated.
Yeah.
On his own merit, he's won and then been given to him.
Yeah.
What has there been some underlying needle between you both, whereas you're a little bit ahead of him and he's chasing you?
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead of him, but there's no needle between us. No. I've seen him a few times. There's no animosity. What's the word?
Animosity.
That's the one.
That was
I didn't do well in school, man. I tried to get it out, but
you've done alright.
You know, yeah, there's no needle between us.
Yeah.
But of course he wants to be champion, and on paper I'm the easiest champion to beat, and I'm a fellow Brit, so the fight makes sense.
What's life been like for you since you become world champion? Do you still live in Barry Island?
What's I do? Still live in, not Barry Island. I still live in Barry, but still working hard in the gym.
Yeah.
That's the same person.
Yeah.
Outside of boxing, I'm getting recognised a lot more, and people are coming up to me for autographs, so that took a bit of getting used to. I just take it on my stride.
Just a normal lad from Barry. What you've been listening to of late? I know you're a massive Big L fan. I've got to say, any man that comes into Big L has my utmost respect for life.
Bring walk in boxing, man, Big L. I don't come out to no Rocky anthem or nothing. And my brother's starting to follow suit. He comes out to a bit of DMX.
Yeah.
A bit far off from Big L, but still a bit of gangster rap.
Yeah. If you come out to Big L 98 freestyle, you'll be immortalised.
I'm going to stick to the Poor and Dangerous, man. That's how we started it. Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. Poor and we're dangerous to all the other champions and boxers out there.
Yeah. Next fight, do you want to fight here? Do you want to fight in America?
It'd be nice to give something back to my fans, fight back home with Cardiff, and it's more likely going to be my mandatory defence, so home advantage always helps. And at the same time, I want to keep building my name out in America.
Senegal's done a fantastic job with you. I've spoken to you about this before. They boxed you around the country, building you up, getting you on where they could, nicking little bits of dough here and there just to get you out and push you forward. They've now signed your brother. Things are a little bit easier. You've paid the way, but do you think he could follow suit and go the same way you've come through with the Senegals?
Well, like you said, Chris, he's done a near enough perfect job for me. He had me from day one, fighting in the small horse shows, and like built me up from there. And like my last few fights, I was like filling out little arenas, like headlining the show. So he's done a perfect job, and I'm world champion now. And my brother, he's done a little bit different. He was a standout amateur, so like they can fast track him now. He'll be fighting on the big shows relatively soon, and I think within like 10 to 15 fights he could fight for the world title and win it.
What do you think his best weight is?
His best weight, or mine?
No, his.
His probably flyweight. He's fighting the lightest he's fought in a long time today. Tomorrow, should I say?
Alright, well listen, it's good to catch up.
Yeah, his opponent just walked into a point.
I see him, I saw him gas off.
One thing, when I was saying that, I was just eyeing him up and he was eyeing me up too.
He probably thought he was you.
Shocked at the size of him.
Up it. Listen, thanks for talking to iFight TV. I always do appreciate it, mate.
Thank you.
And I'm just a bit gutted we don't get the chance to get you on a bit more. Logistically, you're an hard fella to get with, you know what I mean? But we will catch you again real soon. Thank you, Lee.
Nice one.